What's going on, y'all? Hold on, little mama. What's up, y'all? Hey, I got something I want to connect y'all into right quick. Give me a second. Uh, look. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right. Okay. So I give you some time to get on, but I'm gonna patch you into a Zoom for this magnificent in stature project where you'll be able to create some passive income and learn about blockchain technology. And so I wanted to share it with you so you can watch the live webinar and stream. And I got all my information down below. Yes, that's my little baby girl. But you can find out more information. You can connect with me if you call 972 232 7185. Here, you see yourself? Say hi. Hi. What? So, yes, I'm gonna get this set up so y'all can see this presentation. It's pretty huge. Why? What? A what? Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you saying subscribe? All right, y'all. Let me hook this up, and then y'all will be able to see it. It starts. Uh, it starts at 12:30 my time. So I'm gonna see if I can switch screens and get this Zoom pulled up here. Hope y'all are doing well. And you gonna jump on my phone? Hold on, let me see this. No, you want to play with my phone? All right, let me pull up this Zoom right quick. All right, you can play. She just takes over, y'all. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Having a 3-year-old is an adventure. But give me a second. What you saying, Mama? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me see if this one works. I'm gonna try to get on this Zoom, and then I'll connect y'all in. And I don't need my video. Host will let you in soon. So it starts. Uh, oh yeah, we still got 2 minutes till, so it's cool. All right, I'm gonna see if I can share my screen, and then y'all would be able to see it once it pops up. Give me a second. Okay. All right. And I'm gonna make sure I got my audio together and everything. My baby girl is on my phone playing. Oh. No, you okay? You can stay there. No, you stay in here. I'm trying to get away from you. You want to play with my phone? You can play with my phone. Just stay in here. Daddy will be back. I'll be back. Okay. All right. So I had to come in my back room. And so they'll let people in. It's like, watch, it's gonna be like 6, 7, 800 people on here. It's gonna be big. It says host will let you in soon. All right, so let me look at the time. Yes, it's 12:30, so it should be ready to start. But yeah, y'all don't want to miss out on the opportunities that are happening in the crypto world because they have really been really nice in terms of if you want to have your money work for you. I heard something really, really good. Somebody was saying most people work for money and then they spend the money they make. But the people who are entrepreneurs or businessmen, they 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 make their money work for them, and they spend the money that their money works. I mean, they spend the money that the money works to produce. I made it longer than what I heard it, but I got the gist of it. So it's like you make your money make money, and then that's what you spend. So don't spend the money that you make. You make your money work for you so that you can earn from that. So it looks like we're here. So here we go, y'all.
各位和泰集团的伙伴们，各位超级社区的家人们，大家好。在过去的一年，我们和泰集团以区块链产业报国为一个核心，然后我们以区块链的技术落地和区块链资产管理为两个核心战略，然后我们沿着火星之家，然后我们沿着项目孵化和数字通证管理三星布局，然后我们的所有的伙伴们和家人们沿着我们的资讯统一、管理统一、思想统一、行动统一四个统一来积极部署我们的战略，然后在我们以300个火星之家、3000个区块链项目、3000亿的这个市值和我们3000万的一个区块链的用户为一个5年的规划，一步一个脚印的推进着我们集团公司的整体的战略方向。然后，2020年是我们 DeFi 的元年，在今年的话，我们能看到无数的 DeFi 项目如雨后春笋一般涌现，整个市场规模也悄然的突破了20亿美金。在这样的一个时代背景下，和泰集团推出了以 HyperDAO 为核心的一整套 DeFi 的平台，然后我们会沿着稳定币、我们的投资平台、我们的市场预测等8大平台会逐步的向大家推出，然后在这么样一个DeFi 的这个市场，我们能做一些什么呢？以 HyperDAO 为例，HyperDAO 今年作为一个市场上的明星项目，我们收获了36倍的超额认购，然后也成为了 OKEX 上面的第一个 IEO 明星项目，同时被多个投资平台评为2020年的5大王牌项目。我们在 DeFi 的这个布局从来不会停下脚步，所以时间走到了现在，我们非常开心的和大家宣布，我们准备推出新一代的 DeFi 投资平台 HyperFund， 也就是我们的超级投资平台。在这么样一个平台上，每一个会员都可以以通证为一个基础，以我们的 HDAO 作为一个其中最核心的通证的管理，每一个参与到这个投资平台上的用户，不仅是一个投资人，而且也是这个投资平台的股东，也是这个投资平台的项目的发现者、建设者和收获者。在这样的一个思想的指导下，我们不断的推进 DeFi 平台的建设，然后呢，也希望每一个朋友能够实实在在的在技术改变未来这么样一个大的时代潮流下，收获属于自己的财富自由。
Oh
然后
wow, that's
，2020年
awesome.
注定是不平凡的一
Boosie
年。我
Barnes'
们看
grandson,
见
what's
了
up?
非常多的这个灾难，包括新冠病毒的肆虐，也包括全球股市的崩溃，然后也有原油市
Oh
场的
great.
崩溃。然后，我觉得无论怎么
I
样，
don't
大
know if
家
I'll
都不
be
应
on
该失
tonight,
去的
Ivan.
就是信心。我们只要相信区块链是未来，技术一定会改变未来。我们每一个人只有投入到未来的这个趋势大潮当中，才能改变个人命运。只有沿着这样的信念，我们的事业才不会崩塌，我们的个人的努力才会有意义和有结果。最后送给大家一句话：夜越黑，星光越灿烂。让我们一起改变世界，改变未来。谢谢大家。
Yahoo Finance says they're
Recording in progress.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Kalpesh Patel. I am super excited to be your host for this phenomenal presentation. It's only 30 minutes long, but I'll tell
Marino,
you what,
how you
that
doing?
30 minutes has changed the lives of hundreds of thousands of people around the world.
Can y'all hear that
in
okay?
just a few short months. And today, it's your turn. If you're brand new here for the first time attending our Zoom, then welcome, welcome, welcome. We really are glad that you made it, because people that watch this Zoom fall in love with this concept, this company, the vision, and what we're up to. We are changing lives on a global scale every day, and we're looking for change makers. We're looking for people that like to make a difference. We're looking for people that are up to stuff. We're looking for people that are forward thinking and ready to take their lives to the next level. So if that is you, then enjoy this half an hour presentation, and you will be thanking the person that invited you here profusely by the end of the next half an hour. So without wasting any more time, let's get into it. I want to start off with our income disclaimer form, which simply says that all opportunities carry risk. We're no different. And I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an investment advisor. Neither is this a financial or investment vehicle. This is a very exciting opportunity for entrepreneurs to plug into a membership club, a global membership club that offers phenomenal opportunities once you're on the inside. So to get the most of the next 30 minutes, please pay attention and stay focused, and listen with the intention of how can this opportunity help you take your life to the next level, and of course have fun, enjoy this learning session. And mainly we're talking about making more money for you, right? So we're going to learn about an industry. We're going to learn about how this industry is trending and the wealth that it's creating. But more importantly than all of that is how this industry can help you become financially free. So before we go into becoming financially free, let's just talk about how it is. Did you know, and I learned this 25 years ago, it shocked me then and it shocks me today, 95% of every person on the planet, if they get to retirement, retires broke. Wow. And I'm sitting there 25 years ago in a room learning this information and thinking, how is that even possible? How is it possible that hardworking, honest, educated, skilled, committed, passionate human beings all over the planet produce this result? It's an absolute shocker. Well, let's have a look why that happens. Let's take you, for example. Did you make money from property, gold, stocks and shares, the telecom boom, the internet rush, apps, crypto, PPE, and everything in between in your lifetime? And if not, why not? And therein lies the problem. Most people go through their whole life without popping their head up from what they're doing. They're so busy surviving that they forget that there's more to it than just getting by month to month, year to year, decade to decade, and retiring broke. We forget. We get carried away. We get pushed into a system from a very young age that's learn. And what are they teaching? How to work, right? How to turn up on time, how to listen for the bell, only go for lunch when the bell goes off, when you got permission, how to raise your hand, ask for permission to do everything. They train you from a very young age to follow through so that you can spend 40 years in a workplace raising your hand and asking for permission to go to the loo. That's pretty much how it all works out there. In the meantime, entrepreneurs look for other ways. And that's who we're looking for. We're looking for people that are always looking for other ways, all right? And we want to offer you an opportunity in a multi-trillion-dollar trend. All we want to know is, if we showed you that there was a multi-trillion-dollar trend happening right now, would you take advantage of it or ignore it once again? You see, the biggest wealth transfer of our lives and any lives before us is taking place right now. A massive shift of wealth is happening, and it's happening in the blockchain space. So the blockchain revolution started 12 years ago and is now gaining momentum, all right? Big time gaining momentum. And especially DeFi, the decentralization of finance, money, has got the attention of the public. And so for the first time in forever, we can actually participate in the game of money. Up until now, the game of money was restricted to a handful of families that created the game of money way back, and between them and their friends, right, the banking partners. And between them, they make fortunes and they live in the biggest houses They own all of the real estate in all of the cities in the world, the highest shiny high-rise buildings. They pay the biggest salaries. They get the biggest bonuses, whether they make profits or they make losses, whether they steal money from the public, whether they gamble money away, they still get paid the biggest bonuses and the biggest salaries. And that game has been going on for so long, but the information age has revealed a lot. And now the public are looking for better ways. And guess what? We found a better way. All right. Millions of people have already profited from this industry. Millionaires have been made all over the world. And of course, there are some billionaires thrown in there for good measure as well. This is the season for wealth creation. Are you in? Let's talk further. Hypertech Group is the world's strongest blockchain alliance. Not a fancy sentence on a slide, just so it looks good. I'm going to documentally evidence this, and you'll have access to all of the documentation I'm going to share with you next anyway. So after the Zoom, your friend will make that available to you. What is blockchain, first of all? It's a technology that's bigger than the internet. And what it allows us to do is to transact with each other on a global scale with total trust and transparency as the foundation of all transactions. What a world. It sounds almost utopian, doesn't it? Can you imagine a world where politics had trust and transparency woven in? Goodness. Can you imagine a world where economics, business had trust and transparency built in to the contracts and agreements? Wow. This is a dream for anybody that is on the other side of the fence, i.e. the public, right? For the public, what a beautiful world. Trust and transparency. Somebody that saw this a very, very long time ago is Ryan Zhu, our young visionary founder. He's a blockchain billionaire. I mean, billionaire is such an understatement, it's a joke, but he's one of the wealthiest people on the planet. He's one of the biggest miners of cryptocurrency worldwide. He read about crypto in 2008, got excited. By 2009, he's already up and running, mining, manufacturing, creating cryptocurrency. He's launched his own ones in the last few years, HyperCash, HyperDAO, and Molecular of the Future. Look them up on coinmarketcap.com and see the hundreds of millions of dollars every single day that are transacted in just his own cryptocurrencies. And then he's launched projects such as NEM and Tron and funded 12 out of the top 20 cryptocurrencies on the planet. He's also the first person in the world to publicly list blockchain companies on stock exchanges in Australia, Tokyo, and NASDAQ. He owns BW.com. He owns Who Exchange. Who Exchange does over $500 million a day in transactions every single day, 500 million a day. Pause for effect because it deserves it. BW.com, one of the biggest miners on the planet, producing billions of crypto. And then Coinstar Capital is his, the world's biggest angel investment company in the blockchain space. He funded Binance in the early days as a co-founder. He funded OKX. He's a major shareholder of ZB.com. He's been behind some of the biggest success stories in the entire industry. His business partner is Sam Lee. He's our chairman. Sam Lee is a very famous billionaire in the blockchain circuit. He's a speaker and has spoken at some of the biggest platforms around the world. He's a co-founder of Blockchain Global and Blockchain Centers. Blockchain Global, a multi-billion-dollar organization. Blockchain Centers are, if you like, non-profit, right? These are schools or education hubs for the public where we can walk in a very modern environment, teaching us in an interactive way everything about blockchain and crypto. Sam has spoken at the World Economic Forum, the United Nations, CNN, BBC, Bloomberg, Forbes, and they service clients such as Amazon and Microsoft. Between them, these guys are the kingpins, if you like, of the entire industry. So the story started in 2014 when they joined forces. Both of them already independently wealthy by the time they met in 2013. 2014, they launched Blockchain Global, a multi-billion-dollar company today. 2015, Ryan Zhu launched Coinstar Capital, another multi-billion-dollar project where hundreds of millions have gone in to create billions. In 2016, he launched his own cryptocurrency, HyperCash, working on quantum resistant security. Again, if you haven't heard of quantum computers, look them up. He invested $50 million in this project, working with IBM and top universities to solve that massive security risk. Today, they've been accoladed by Australia's National Science Agency, Australia's equivalent of NASA, the world's most advanced patented blockchain project. Wow. Now, let me just show you here. A company like this, with this kind of backdrop, becomes very, very sexy, doesn't it? To top it all off, the cherry on top of the icing, on top of the yummy, yummy, yummy cake is BW.com, where Ryan purchased the company for $100 million just 3.5 years ago. What happened next? In 3.5 years, he mined cryptocurrency to the tune of $20 billion worth. Who knows what that company's worth? That's just his asset holding. So when you look at this backdrop, goodness, I am just like, wow, did this just happen? And yes, it did, and it happened under our watch, in our lifetime. So if you're watching this presentation, then I want you to answer a question for yourself. If this success train offered a partnership to you, would you take it? If they offered to have you benefit from this industry with their expertise, with their success track record, with their proven history, would you lock arms and move forward with this group? For me, my answer was very, very clear. Once I verified this, it was an absolute no-brainer, and so was it for so many of my friends around the world. They also own the world's biggest blockchain bank. And the HyperBC is available to anybody in the public. It's a retail product. You can download the app from Play Store on Android. And it's got over 1 million customers in 176 countries around the world. You can become a customer too. You can also download the HyperPay app, where you can order your own Visa card or MasterCard, where they've approved us for $10,000 and $50,000 a day together. So, I mean, when you think about that, Visa has never approved anyone for $50,000 a day in the blockchain space, only this company. So what does that tell me? It tells me that these guys are the real deal. It tells me that when Visa did their due diligence on Ryan Zhu and Sam Lee and Hypertech Group, they loved them more than any other crypto stroke blockchain company that's approached them. They loved these guys more than Crypto.com, more than Revolut, more than Wirex, more than every other blockchain crypto card in the marketplace. This is the only one that got a 50K a day limit. That, for me, is credibility. MasterCard, 10K a day. Every other card, 2K a day, 3K a day, maybe if they're really big. Limitations. So if you park your crypto here in the wallet of HyperPay, you'll pick up rewards to the tune of 17, 18% a year on your crypto and 10% a year on your stable coins. So again, free money to be had for everybody if you just download those apps. Download the apps, take advantage of the offers inside of that app. So I think beyond any shadow of any doubt, I've demonstrated to you that they don't need your money. So put your wallet away. That's not what they're after, okay? If anything, you might want to take your wallet out off your own back because you want to take advantage of what they're up to, but they don't need your pennies, all right? They've got plenty of their own in management. They move billions a day, and they manage tens of billions for clients already, all right? So don't worry about your money. So if they don't need your money, why are we doing this presentation? Well, they need your custom. They want us to understand crypto. They want us to understand blockchain. They want us to buy into the future with them, all right? So this is just a massive customer acquisition program. This is a brand awareness campaign. This company is the #1 company on the planet in the blockchain space. They have already delivered what many of us just dreaming about. I've been on the phone the last few months with various blockchain projects that are trying to pitch me on their deals, and I'm laughing because what they're pitching, we've already done. They are light years behind already. That's how ahead these guys are. So they've already delivered more than half of this. They're delivering the rest of it over the next couple of months, the next few months. And what they want is they want us to come together as a community on a global scale, learn about their projects, tell the world, and bring customers. How cool is that? So they build the tech, they deliver the ecosystem, and we fill the ecosystem with customers. In the process, they and us create a lot of cash flow for ourselves and have the opportunity to create serious wealth for our families and loved ones. Introducing Hyperfund Global, one tiny arm of their mega global operation. What we're doing here is building a community that learns and earns. Our goal is to educate ourselves, learn about these guys, share with the world, and bring 30 million customers collectively to the ecosystem so that the company can do the world's biggest blockchain stock market IPO, listing this whole group, Hypertech Group, on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. So that's the full circle that connects where we are today and where we're going next, all right? So we're actually doing something really exciting here. We're transforming the planet. money, which has been in the control of the few for so long, is now finally able to get into the hands of the public. And we are teaching them how to do that, how to regain control or possession of their financial situation. Really exciting journey. I am pumped. So are most of my friends. I hope we're inspiring you to become a part of this new, educated, forward-thinking community. So if you want to join the community, 300 units gets you in. Units, I hear you say, what is a unit? A unit is just a unit of measure, hence units. And you can buy units for $1. All right, simple as that. How you do that is you go to the big exchanges like Binance.com or OKX or Who Exchange. You go to these big exchanges, you open an account, and you buy Tether. All right, very, very simple process. Your friend will teach you how to do that. Once you've purchased your Tether, you then send it to the company as a payment. All right, think of it like pounds or dollars or euros or whatever currency you're used to. Tether is a cryptocurrency, a stable coin fixed to the dollar. It's always $1 each. So buy as many as you want and buy your membership. The minimum membership is 300 units. So you can go and buy 300 Tether and boom, you're in the deal. Simple as that. You can go in for more if you want to. That's completely optional. So what are the benefits now of becoming part of this awesome community? Number one, education. As promised right along. We have an academy that teaches you everything about blockchain and crypto from scratch for beginners, for intermediates, and for advanced. Number two, pre-sale offers on exclusive tokens before the masses find out about them. We were told about projects like Polkadot and MIT way before the public even knew what they were. We were told about Filecoin recently. We're consistently being told about new projects. There have been 8 since I've joined this company that I've jumped in with them on, and I've made a fortune every single time. 2x, 3x, 5x, 10x, 20x. So that's what's possible there. And then we've got opportunity number 3. Once you're a community member, you will receive a gift every single day in your back office. That's right. When you log into your account, you will receive 0.5 to 1% of the value of your purchase back every single day. Wow. What do I have to do to get that, Calps? Nothing. Just join. Do I need to click on adverts? No. Do I need to follow signals? No. Do I need to be a trading expert? No. None of that. Seriously, Calps? I just join once and I'm going to receive rewards. I'm going to get a gift every single day to the tune of 0.5 to 1% of the value of my membership. Yep. That's exactly what happens. So we've got a promotion on that I'll talk about in a while, but what happens for everybody when you sign up is that you get to double the value of your purchase. This is why we say you can buy whatever you want, right? There's no limit. So if you come in at 300, you're going to get 600 back. If you come in at 10,000, you're going to get 20,000 back. If you come in at 100,000, you're going to get exactly. You decide what level you want to come in at, and the company takes your cryptocurrency, puts it to work in this new world, this new economy, the crypto world. They multiply with your membership fee, and they give you back double. Are you in? I'm in. All of my friends are in, and we are having the time of our lives. All right. I hope you get it. I hope you've made your decision, and I hope to see you in our community going forward. I've got some better news for you, though. Guess what? We've got a promotion on right now. If you sign up today, the company's going to triple your membership for you. That's right. This promotion will end. We don't know when. However, if you take advantage of this while it's on, 80,000 turns to 90,000, and your 100,000 turns to 300,000. Whatever you decide to do on the upside is your call, but you will get that 0.5% minimum every single day until you've tripled. So it'll take you a maximum of 600 days to 3x. That's a year and a half. 1.5 years to triple. I am so in. Goodness, love this. So here's, again, just a quick refresher. If you purchase a 10K pack, and it's whatever pack, the numbers are the same proportionally, right? Keep the numbers nice and straight and simple and show you the power of something in a while. Let's say you purchase a 10K pack, you know you're going to get 30K back, all right? That can happen really quick if you want it to, and I'll show you how. But it can happen over 600 days at the 0.5% a day. It can happen in 300 days at 1% a day. Boom, done. You can pull that out every single day, right? Every day you're going to receive the gift. You can withdraw it. You can turn it into crypto. You can turn that back into cash and spend it. No problem. You can withdraw it, turn that crypto into, move it into your debit card, your Visa card or MasterCard, and spend it directly off the card. without even turning it back into cash. Like you can literally go off grid. I love that, right? Into the future, into this new economy. But if you don't need to spend your daily rewards, you can use them to rebuy. And that's what I love. Look at this. When you receive 50 units a day, every single day, the company is willing to allow you to put that back in and triple it for you for now. The triple is a promotion, so I just want to keep stressing that. But as long as that triple is on, look at this. If you put everything back in for a month, you don't pull out 30K over 20 months, you pull out 33K over 20 months. If you hang in for a 6-month rebuy strategy, like no withdrawals for 6 months, you end up picking up almost 60K, almost double over the following 20 months. So it's a 26-month strategy. And then we've got a 32-month strategy where for the first 12 months, you don't touch anything. We rebuy every single day. And at the end of the year, you stop rebuying. Now you start withdrawing everything. And if you did that, you will pull out 131K. How much would you like to withdraw over the next year, 2 years, 3 years? That's up to you. See, here's the thing. The masses, poor people, spend more than they make. Wealthy people spend what their money makes. And once you understand this mechanics, then you want your money working for you. If your money is sleeping in a bank, if your money is snoozing behind a sofa or under your pillows or mattress, then you need to pull that money out, give it a bit of a shake and wake it up and bring it to hyperfund and let these guys take advantage of the biggest trend in the world and the most profitable industry on the planet. That's what's available today. You might be wondering, can they really produce 0.5% a day? Can they really produce 180% a year? Well, let's have a look. One of their projects, Qtum, 19,000%. Eternity, 12,000%. Humanique, 1,000%. Bytum, 3,000%. 10x, 400%. Omisco, 8,000%. Just keep looking around that column. Look at that. They multiply 10x, 100x. This is what they do. They just do this 1,000%, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000%. That's their world. So when you see that evidenced in history, documented, it's just what they do anyway. When they're the biggest miners in the world, here you have a document. There's loads of articles like this, public articles. There are 4 companies that produce more than 60% of all of the Bitcoins on the planet, and Ryan is one of them. You can see started in 2017, December, when he bought the company for 100 mil. So in the last 3.5 years, he's turned that 100 million into 20 billion of assets and this is an old article now, so way more, maybe 400,000 Bitcoin, maybe 2.5 million Ethereum, etc., etc. The list is endless. These guys are whales. They're giants in the industry. They make thousands of percent a year already without you. You don't need to worry about them making money. All you need to decide is whether you want to make some with them. That's all you're deciding here, right? You don't need to test a company that's got a 7-year rock solid bulletproof track record in the public domain. Everyone knows these exchanges. You can see the values of them on coinmarketcap.com. All right. Check out what these exchanges and platforms are doing. So here's Ryan Zhu. You can meet him in person on Amazon Prime. That's right. There's a series called Next Blockchain. And in episode 6, Ryan shares his story. And if you ask nicely, the person that invited you here today will get you a link, a video link, where you can watch that episode on any device, anywhere in the world at your leisure. All right. So just be nice to the person who invited you, and they'll make sure you get that link. They'll also make sure you get the due diligence that comes with that link. The link is inside the due diligence. All right. So all of this comes together. There are 2 PDFs you want to ask for. So you call your friend, say, listen, John, thank you so much for inviting me. Goodness, that was a beautiful learning curve. I do want to know more. Get that due diligence back to me. I want to see that video on Ryan, and I want to learn about this group. I'm coming in. Let's do this. All right. So do not confuse this with the horrendous, dodgy Billy Bob deals that get dodged or don't get dodged, get launched every single day online. Unfortunately, they don't get dodged. They do catch people out a lot. There's a ton of dodgy deals out there. They're named after flowers and they're named after, the shiny, all weird and wonderful stuff goes on out there. None of them have a Scooby-Doo about what they're up to, but they sell a really good pitch. These guys are the only ones that I found on the whole net after years of looking. I've been looking for the last 3 years, all right? And I found this, and it took me 3 months to research deep into this company to produce that due diligence document. And that's why I'm so passionate about new people learning about this company. So what are your options? Well, Number one, do nothing. And that's a choice, right? Be clear about that. It's a choice to walk away from this. And if you do, that's fine. You get to keep your money. Congratulations. Number two, become a passive community member. That means you purchase a membership, you get yourself on board, and you start learning, right? Learning about crypto, learning about blockchain, learning about this industry and this company. And the company will thank you in exchange for saying yes to them and believing in them and being part of the movement by saying, right, we're going to turn your 1K into 3K over the next 1.5 years. Or option number three, if you want to, you can share this with other people like yourselves, like-minded people, friends and family, contacts on social media, and you can turn that 1K decision or 3K or 10K decision or whatever decision you make, you can turn that into a daily, weekly, monthly, hourly reward. What would you like to do with it? Whatever you want. There are people here that have already done that, right? There are people here that have done all of these iterations. Which one do you want to be? And you can take advantage of the timing. Everything is in place. The system is built. You just got to plug in and play. So step one, sign up. Call your friend, say, listen, I'm in, send me the sign up process. Let's get onboarded. Send me that PDF so I can study the 2 PDFs. So I can study Ryan, I can study Sam, and I can study their history and what they've done so far in more depth. And then plug into our Zooms every day. We do these daily for you. So get the schedule from your friend as well. Say, hey, listen, send me the due diligence, send me the sign up link, and send me the schedule. Done. And you're all set, ready to go. Just plug in and play. Now, if you decide to take advantage of step number 3, which is to grow your future financial independence, if you like, complete freedom with money. If you want to be a part of the future economy of cryptocurrency and become one of the wealthy few, then take advantage by sharing with others. All right, grow the community, go mad, make a difference. And if you share this with the right kind of people, positive people, open-minded people, progressive people, people that already have stuff going on in their life, bring them to the Zoom. Most of them, if they're up to stuff already, will be very glad you invited them and will join you anyway. Our referral program is really powerful. It's an affiliate system, all right? So here's a quick napkin presentation. What happens is when you refer people directly, we call them your level 1 referrals, the company matches their rewards daily to the tune of 20%. So if you referred me and I'm making 1,000 a day, you'll make 200 a day. If you referred me and I'm making 10,000 a day, you'll be making 2K a day. A day, can you imagine? And we've got tons of people here doing that already, all right? So that's level 1 referrals. How many people would you refer? And how much are you going to work with them to help them develop their incomes, given that you're going to match everything they make by 20%? Unlimited support, right? Step number, if you want to, you can unlock level number 2. And if you want to unlock level 2, refer 2 people. That's how this works. Unlock a new level with every person you refer, actually, for the first 20 levels. So how many levels would you like to unlock? How many people in your organization, in your referral network, your affiliate network, how many of them would you like to match in daily rewards? Each and every person on board gets their 0.5% every day, and you get a percentage of that 0.5% every day as a match on 20 levels. That, my friends, is worth millions. This one page alone can create millions and has done for people around the world already. All right? Wow. But it gets more exciting. If you want to unlock multiple millions over the coming years, then you've got to step into the second part of our reward structure, which is much more powerful. Let me just share with you how this one very quickly works. Let's say you came in at 300, right? Nice and simple. You onboarded. You didn't even mean to, but you end up telling your brother or your sister. They came into a Zoom. They loved it. In fact, I had a conversation with a friend of mine today who did exactly that. She signed up last week, said, I'm not going to build this. I'm too busy. My schedule is packed. I love it, but I'm just right now, no. And she called me up today and said, oh my God, I met with one of my business clients and he asked what was going on lately. I told him that I was doing this. He got excited, didn't tell him any details, just like I got involved in a new crypto company and I'm doing really well. Bang. The guy got excited, got interested, and said, send me some information. Done. She sent him the video. He said, I'm in. Send me a link. Sign me up. Look at that. Simple as that. She sent a 30-minute video, a recording of what I'm sharing with you now, and the guy signed up. So anyone that signs up through you will receive 3x. Got it? Everyone gets that promotion. You get a 20% match. So while they're getting 1,000 turns to 3,000, you get 600 as a match. Goodness, 20% of 3,000, 20% of the output. That is hectic. So let's just show you very simply what happens. You've got a passive 300 earning you 1.5 a day. You've got somebody referred in your organization earning you another one a day. That means you're getting 2.5 a day, which means it only takes you 360 days, not 600 days, to triple your membership. How quickly would you like to triple? Imagine your friend that you invites their sister. Your friend John is the one that signed up for 1,000, right, over here. John invites his sister Mary, who lands on your second level of referrals. Because you qualified level 2 with some referrals, boom. Mary gets 50 a day till she's had 30,000. You get 7.5 a day till you've had 4,500. Seriously. Like you told John, who came in at 1,000, you made 600. John told his sister Mary, who came in at 10,000, and you make 4,500. Like, really? Yes, really. That means instead of 2.5 units a day, you're now on 10 units a day, which means that in just 90 days, you've tripled your membership value. See, what happens here, nobody earns any commission for referring people, but we get to triple faster. There are people here tripling daily. There are people here tripling hourly. There are people here tripling even faster than that. All right? Imagine that. Imagine you say 300 in, and within an hour, you've had 900 back. How would you feel? And you can do that 24 hours a day. Like I said, there's loads of people here, tons of them that have done that already. And that's 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Insane. All right? So how fast would you like to triple is the name of the game. The more people you refer, the faster you triple. So for every 1,000 units into the company turns that into 3,000 over a year and a half, over 20 months. And it gives you a 20% match. That's 600 per 1,000 back to you. Level 2 is 450 per 1,000 back to you. Level 3, 300 per 1,000. Level 4, 5, and 6, 150 per 1,000. And that goes on for 20 levels. This assumes that nobody's applying the rebuy strategy and nobody's referring anybody. By default, if you've got people on level 2, there are people referring. So all the numbers go up. But this is just a very basic explanation of how the mechanics works. Tons of people all over the world, thousands of them, picking up 3-4 figures a month every single month for just, taking advantage of part 1, taking advantage of this part of the plan. All right? Tons of them. I did say there was more. For those of you that are ambitious, the dreamers amongst us, the big picture people, the ones that have always in their heart dreamt of living the dream life, traveling the world, driving a nice car, living in a beautiful home, eating in beautiful places, wearing beautiful clothes, affording whatever they want to afford. For those of us, the VIP reward structure is very exciting because as you start sharing, your organization develops, and as you start producing volume, the more volume you produce, you move up this ladder of success, you get stars and stripes, and guess what? As you start achieving those stars, the company increases your daily rewards match. So instead of 21% instead of 20% on level 1, if you're a 2-star, you're going to get 26% on level 1. And every level goes up by 6%. And this is an infinity bonus, unlimited levels. So level 21, somebody drops in your organization, boom, you get an override, and that goes to infinity. However big your referral network ends up being, you're going to get overrides on everything. Also, as a 2-star, you tap into a global pool. This is more than most people's salaries, and it comes in every month on the 4th of the month. People do love the 4th of the month because when you get here, that is another payday in itself, all right? So lots and lots there for people that are ambitious to learn about comfortable 5 and 6 figures a month, even 7 figures a month available in this part of the pay plan, right? And plenty of people have done even the 7 figures a month. So it's whatever you want, right? We've only been going a year and a half, but in that year and a half, we've absolutely demonstrated everything that we're sharing in abundance. Not like the odd rock star here or there, but in abundance. So what do you have to do to succeed? It's really simple. You show up, you share, and you succeed, all right? Just as simple as that. Show up to these presentations. We do them every day for you. So plug into, so you can come, you can learn, you can re-energize, you can refocus, you can recalibrate, you can stay close to the fire, all right? We do leadership trainings and technical trainings on the weekends. So everything is there to support you in winning. Rule number one, stay plugged in. Rule number 2, follow rule number 1. As a friend of mine posted earlier today, I shared it all over all the groups. I love that. Beautifully said. Rule number 1, stay plugged in. Rule number 2, follow rule number 1. That's it. If you want to succeed here, that's all we do. And then share. The more you share, the more you succeed, all right? Be sure to get the due diligence document from the friend that invited you here today, and then overcome whatever you need to overcome, right? solutions to your problems and challenges. Do not let your doubts and fears stop you. Do not let indecision, umming and ahhing, I'll think about it, I'll let you know, I'll get back to you. These are conversations of nonsense. Nobody gets back to anyone. Nobody thinks about anything. Nobody's got time. We're all busy already. I already know the minute you leave this Zoom, you've already got 101 things already to tend to. This is just going to be a moment of time. And so I say, be timely. This is happening. It's not a big decision. It's a $300 decision. You spend more than that on your iPhone or Apple or your Android phone, right? You end up getting into debt, paying it off for 2 years. So you can have the latest tech. Are you kidding me that you can't make a $300 decision? Of course you can. People spend more than that on trainers, right? On a weekend away. These days, you can't even do a weekend away with that kind of money, right? With the staycations going through the roof. So make the decision, onboard yourself, and don't treat this like you're remortgaging the house. You're not. Could you pay off your house with the $300 decision? 100%. We've got plenty of people here that have already paid off their mortgages, and many more that have already started paying off their mortgages at lightning speed, all right? So decide, what do you really want in your life? What do you want it to look like a year from now, 2 years from now? How do you want to be around money, all right? And then let's plug in together and make it happen. We have a complete training system, a complete solution. It's all start to finish. We hold your hand every step of the way. All you've got to do is say yes and join this like-minded community. Book a call in with your friend who invited you and their leaders. They'll help you to work out, what you want and how you're going to get there, how to turn your dreams and burning desires into reality. All right. So, get with them, make a plan and work out your daily schedule. It's got to be scheduled. If it doesn't exist in your diary, it doesn't exist at all. Anything in your head just goes around and around like a washing machine. Nothing happens. You've got to get it out of your head and into your plan. All right. So if it doesn't go into your diary, nothing's going to happen. Use your calendar, set alarms, and make it happen. And then start sharing. Just start the joy of giving, the joy of paying it forward, the joy of making a difference to others. Avoid naysayers and dream stealers. All right. There are plenty of those. Sometimes they live under our roof. Just ignore them, block them out. You don't need to cut off from them. You don't need to, break ties with them, but you do need to learn to ignore their noise and their nonsense so you can get focused and do what you came here to do. All right. So, the thing about negatrons, I call them negatrons, right? They don't look any different to you and I. They're not like pink with yellow spots. No, they look exactly like us, but they think differently and they do steal dreams and they really do everything they can to keep people in their place. All right. They're not interested in progress. They're interested in comfort and staying the same. All right. So listen, they say we rise by lifting others. And somebody reached out to me and I grabbed their hand and somebody's now reached out to you. If you're new here today, your friend reached out to you. Do not accidentally slap their hand away. That will be the biggest mistake, in my opinion, that you'll make this decade. Look into what they've showed you. Grab their hand with both hands. Say, thank you so much. I am in. Let's find our way in. Let's find a way forward. And let's enjoy this journey together. The journey of freedom, the journey of abundance, the journey of learning new information, applying new information, and creating your own dreams into reality. So thank you so much. I'm going to get into the room. I want you to hear from some of our members around the world that are already on track to produce their 7 figures and 6 figures annually. Some of them have already hit it. Some are very, very close to hitting it. Whatever the goals are, many have smashed through their goals and created new goals. So what do you want out of this? Listen, if you're new here, listen for stories that relate to you. That's why we do this part, so that you'll find somewhere along the way that somebody went through a similar scenario to you and boom, they changed their direction, they transformed their life. I want to kick off with none other than VIP 5-star, newly appointed in the house, Sharon and Dan. How are we doing, guys?
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, girl?
Oh my God, how is everyone? I've got my my son's girlfriend here, and
Awesome.
she is looking for the first time, guys, and she's a nurse, and she's saying she wants to change her path in career, and I went, you need to look. So I pinned her down tonight to come and have a listen. We've had some entertainment, Kalpesh, some of the things that you've said. I think friends of mine have texted me and said, stop laughing. And I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I was on the screen. And oh God, do you know what? So exciting, guys. V5, thank you, Mr. Patel, for your leadership, your your drive, your energy, your consistency. And, just to let everybody know, I've known Kalpesh for about 9 years, and even joining this venture with him, he reached out to me back he reached out to me 12 months before I joined, guys. So just to let you know, I should have come on sooner, but he reached out to me and said, look, Sharon, I've got your back. I'm going to help you. I'm going to guide you. And that he did. But I have been watching you very closely, Mr. Kalpesh. And what I love to see, I know where you're at. I know what you're doing. And yet there's never any change in you, the way you present. There is no ego, nothing there at all. You're all about the people. And you've proven yourself time and time again. So well done on that. So if you're here for the first time, this is Kalpesh. This is how he's always been. This is how he always will be. So it's brilliant to see. I want to say a super, super thank you to our team. They are amazing. Honestly, we've got some serious guys coming on board. And I don't mean serious big networks. I'm talking about people that are taking this seriously. We're talking about 80-year-olds, 78-year-olds, 60-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 18-year-olds. So we've got people that are coming in this space that are non-networkers. Forget the networkers, go and guide and educate the non-networkers, because they are the best. They're clean, they're pure, they've no baggage. And I'm excited. So I'm actually, I've got a plan, you see. You see this young lady here?
Yeah.
I am ready to take it to my area. I told you, Kalpesh, when I get to B5, that's when I'm going to go.
Yeah.
So I now want to go to the people that are struggling in life, people that really, really need this. So we're excited. I want to thank everybody for, this leadership. Plug in, guys. If you're brand new, just step in, plug in, and just make it happen. Make a decision. And look, one of my best buddies is on here. Oh, Dizzy. Hi, Dizzy.
How you doing, Sharon?
I spoke to him today, and he said, "Hey, you're part of us now. I feel part of a clan now."
You are. You're part of the VIP 5 club. So welcome, Dizzy, to the call. There's almost 1,000 people here, as always, and 2, 3, 5 stars here. Like, you're not going to get this moment off. Let's grab a picture. Everyone, give us a nice little smile. Let's grab the moment. There you go. 5 stars in the house.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, well done. Well done. Thank you, guys. I'll let you get on with it. Thank you so much.
Love you heaps, man.
Oh,
love it. Oh.
Bye-bye.
Dizzy, what's going on, Chad?
So let me just share what's possible. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, I'm on holiday with my son, and he's just paid for our meal with a crypto card. He said, Daddy, can I pay with crypto? Can I pay with crypto? So let me just quickly share what's happened. So April the 22nd, 2020, not 2021, I was a barber, and
Oh, we've lost him. All right, we'll come back to Dizzy. In the meantime, I'm going to come to Marley. Hey, Marley, please unmute yourself, buddy.
Oh, Dizzy's already back. So.
Okay, we'll give him another chance. Go for it, Diz.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, go on, you're back.
Okay, yeah. So I won't move now because I'm. But anyway, so April the 22nd, 2020, I had no income. I thought about making money, and my good friend Kalpesh called like magic. He said, Dizzy, do you want to make some money? I said, yeah. Can you hear me, guys?
Yeah, it is. I'm going to come back to you later because it's not very good. Doesn't do you any justice. Marley, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, okay.
Hey, Kalpesh.
Hey, what's going on, champ?
I'm doing very well. Thank you again. Of course, for the wonderful presentation, as always. Short and sharp to the point. I was really smiling about your Scooby-Doo. Oh my goodness. These things that you come up with is it's really fun. What I wanted to share is that I yes no 2 days ago I had a like a movie evening with friends, and I showed them a very special movie. Actually, it was your movie, and you were narrating it, and they loved it. It was full of drama, full of excitement, full of success, full of everything, you know. So maybe this is a nice idea if you are with friends and you watch a movie, you put on Kalpesh's movie, and you share it with those
Brilliant.
people, because
Love it.
they will understand, they will see, and it's then they will have a hyper blockbuster, you know. So, okay, so for my story, for the new people in here, especially for a young woman in the Netherlands, Serena is her name, who is watching. I started like Dizzy, who will come afterwards, who inspires us all, with 300. I helped a lot of people around me, and then after 2 months, I had already 50 HU a day, so $50 a day. So it's very quickly. 3 weeks ago, I became expert, and now I'm on my way to a professional, but I still have some to go. I was hoping I would be it tomorrow, because tomorrow is my birthday. But hey, we are still on the train. And now, because I helped some more people, and I upgraded a little bit, I now have a day what I had in the beginning when I started my membership, so in excess of 300. So this is only in 4 months, people. So everybody can do it. Like the lady yesterday said, if you're on the fence, just put a chair before the fence, like I already said, and let the people just sit down, take a look at this, and like Kopes is saying, for me, in the 25 years that I've done networking business, this is the most easiest thing that you can that you have, and that people are taken by the hand and led through everything, instead of doing a lot of work, which is nice. But if there's a sound system and they have success, like all people here do, then it's even better. It's for some people that might be a concern, and you will see it's not a concern. So this is what I wanted to say. And the last thing I wanted to say, because I already wrote you, where can I get the full recording Zoom of yesterday? Could I get it through you,
Yes,
or whatever?
you can get it
Just let
through
me
me.
know.
If you message me, I'll
Okay.
yeah, make sure
Now you
you'll
will see
WhatsApp
it.
it.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, brother. All right, Christian. Please unmute yourself, buddy.
All right, y'all. Let me switch back. Let me switch back here. Hey, babe. Huh? So check it out, y'all. So this is a powerful opportunity, and I've been really going. You see me, honey? Yeah, my baby girl. But yeah, I've been doing this.
Look at that umbrella.
So I've been doing this.
Umbrella.
So I've been doing really crypto and growing my crypto actively since August of last year. July, August of last year, I got back in, and so now it's at a point where, you know, it's growing and working for me to where I don't have to work, or I don't have to play any gigs if I don't want to. But the reason why I'm going live and sharing this is because I really been talking to a lot of musicians. A lot of cats need help, not just musicians, but everybody, because in this pandemic, during this time, it's made stuff challenging for people to be able to work, or to be, you know, or to be able to even want to go out and be around people and all that sort of thing. So everybody has been clinging to the internet, and of course people have been recording and creating projects, or trying to, but everything costs money. So you need to have your money working for you. Hey, hush. Be quiet. Come on. Go in here. So I'm gonna stay in here. But yeah, you need to have your money working for you. And I've always been one to love that concept. That's why I've always created, products and services, CDs and a book, an audio book, my own business. I have a membership site. I love that type of thing. Music is the avenue. It's my passion. I love creating music, but y'all know how it is. You have to have other streams working for you because now everybody loves to stream stuff. So you can't really make too much money off of streams. So I had to create multiple streams of income in order to take care of myself and my family. And so this is a financial, a technologically, what do you call it? Technological revolution in the finance industry. And it's crazy. That's why I've been so adamant about like sharing it. And people are like, man, I know it's things in the past that you might have heard about or strayed away from because you didn't want to get into what they call like a pyramid scheme or network marketing, but you really got to go back and reevaluate because right now the technology and what's happening in the industry is disrupting everything. I'm talking about to the point where you won't need a bank anymore, and it's so much happening to where, like the guy mentioned on the phone on the call, that you can use a crypto card. I got a crypto card, and that's how I pay for, groceries, and my wife loves to use it because you can do pretty well if you have somebody who can help you navigate through the space and kind of help you grow your crypto. Look, think about it. If you can buy whatever saxophone you wanted, or if you could buy whatever equipment that you wanted, or redo your garage or a room, or add on to your house if you have a house and create a studio, or be able to afford to do a project without even thinking about, oh man, I gotta wait and save up my money, or just do a project just because you want to do a project and it's not really dependent upon you making money from it. But you can do those type of things in this space. So that's why I've been pushing it and trying to help as many people as I can. I talked to somebody on the phone, another musician friend of mine, and I was telling him, it's like you start off. I'll tell you how I started. Um, you first of all got to discipline yourself with your money. So when you get paid, I pay my tithes, I pay um, myself, and then I pay put something aside to invest, and then I have the 70% which I pay my bills out of. I got that from just over the years. I've heard it, and Robert Kiyosaki talks about it. Then later, I learned about credit cards and how to use credit cards to pay your bills and then pay it off every first of the month. That'll help build your credit. And then I learned, of course, to be on a budget and get all your. Initially, you get your Dave Ramsey philosophy or your education to where you just learn how to live below your means and set up 3 to 6 months of expenses and have $1,000 emergency account. I did all of that. I went through all of that. I got all of my debt down to just my house, and I went through that. But then I graduated and went to the next level where I learned how to use credit or other people's money to invest. So I got a credit card. I got like a $10,000 limit on it, and it was a year of no percentage that you had to pay. So you just pay the bare minimum and you don't get any interest. So I did that, and I got into real estate. So I invested in training programs and different opportunities as they popped up. I just jumped in and really learned about real estate. I ended up after that, we had equity in the house, so I took out a HELOC on that so that I could, that's a home equity line of credit, And so I used that to invest in some houses. So I bought a duplex and I bought another house outside of United States. Not, I'm sorry, not outside the United States, but outside of Texas. But anyway, I dived in there and I was doing all of this on the money that I borrowed. But here's the key: when you get into investing, you're leveraging, and this is what people who get into business. They'll use somebody else's money to invest in something, let it make money, and then you go back and pay off the credit card or pay off the line of credit or pay off the lender. And that's what happens with real estate, because that's what you're doing. You go to a lender and you show them the project that you are going to need the 40,000 or 50,000 for, or so you go out there, negotiate a deal, you get a house for, I don't know, 60, 70 grand or 80 grand or whatever. And then you go to a lender and they'll give you the money to buy the house, plus they'll give you the money to pay for work for fixing it up. You take that money, you do the work on the property, flip it, and then once it's ready, you put it out on the market, you sell it, you make your 100, sell it for 200 or whatever, you make your profit, you take your money, pay off the lender, and then you got the profits there that you can use to create, to do another project. And so pretty much that's the concept. But you do that also, you can do that in the crypto space. There's different opportunities that allow for you to just put a big lump sum of money, have it sit and have it work for you. I'm talking about passive. I'm let alone learning how to trade and all that. I mean, I've learned how to trade and I know how to trade, but still, even if I don't trade, I still have stuff that's working for me that's generating returns anywhere from upwards of 10 up to like 45% monthly, passively. And so like I always say, I use the scripture, Ecclesiastes 11, 1 through 6, that talk about sowing 7 and 8 different things, have 7 and 8 different investments working for you. And I use the principle of Matthew 25, where it talk about the parable for when the ruler had left talents with his servants, and he wanted them to multiply them. So when he came back, he would have some interest. And so when he came back, 2 out of the 3 had doubled what he left with him. But the last one, who he shared only 1 talent with, he went and buried it. And so he said, you filthy, what did he say? You wasn't a good servant. You wasn't a good steward over what he left. What was left with him. So he had cast him out. And that's going to happen with a lot of us. I mean, that's like, it has double meaning, but spiritually it can speak to how you live your life, and if you're being fruitful unto God, or if you're just being selfish. But also in the natural, when it comes to doubling your money, because the talent was gold, that was money. So the whole principle is, as you get money, you want your money to grow, and it can't grow if you just hold on to it or you just spend it all, or you got to get educated first. And once you get educated and you learn about your different options, there's so many different vehicles where you can make and generate some good returns. It's like, when I say it's like a tool or vehicle, you can get to a place by walking. You can get on the skateboard, you can ride a bike, you can get on a moped, you can get on a motorcycle, you can get in a car, you can drive the bus, you can take a train, you can get in the airplane. But every vehicle is going to get there a little bit faster than the previous one. And then some are made to go a further distance, rather than the ones that are just geared for you to go just around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So you have to have your money in these different vehicles. Please think about it, because you don't want to get stuck with just holding on to your fiat currency, because as much money as they're creating, then that's making the value of it go down. So you have to transfer that asset into another asset. You got the digital assets, You got physical asset, you got gold, you know what I'm saying? You got a hard asset like a house, and then you got your own business so that you can create, but you want to create multiple streams of income. You want to have all of your assets and things working for you, whereas you have a choice. You want to have a choice to be able to do what you want to do. If I want to spend time with my family or be at home, I can. Or if I want to go and travel, I can. You know what I'm saying? It's because I spent time creating these multiple streams of income from biblical principles. I've researched different industries or different assets or financial vehicles, if you would, or tools and projects and stuff like that. I'm not big time or anything like that. I was just fascinated with different things from in the standpoint of the crypto space, and I got involved with different projects, and I was able to do pretty cool. And so I'm just here trying to share with you. And if you're so interested and you want to get started, like the presentation about the hypertech group, I have a strategy that I'm using just to be able to maximize like your position, if you so choose to get started. So send me a text message to 972-232-7185. All right, 972-232-7185. And then you can also email me at emusician@protonmail.com. emusician@protonmail.com. And then I did pull up my page here on info at emusician info. So let me pull that up so y'all can see this page. I got some more music and stuff to share as well. And so all of this stuff is working hand in hand. I've been playing gigs and recording video. So I'm going to be showing some video clips of gigs and things like that for you. But I'm going to be doing more sharing about these different opportunities and just educating on how to get started within the crypto space. So let me see. I'm trying to pull up my page. I guess y'all can see it. Y'all can see that? Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me find that page. It has Google Chrome open, but I think I have two browsers open because this is showing introducing the Zoom. Okay, so let me switch. Oh yeah, it switched to my Zoom here. Okay. Oh, that's good. That's the calculator for hyperfunds. So you can go and put in the number that whatever you want to invest, and it'll show you what you make daily, and if you compound and everything. But I have a strategy once again that will like really blow just this out of the water. And I mean, if it's a strategy where you can get a team of people together, and if y'all do it together, it'll really be strong. All right, so let me do this. I was going to show you my web page here and give you some information. On Mondays, I do my Zoom at 6:30 Central Standard Time. That's zoom.musician.info, emusician.info. And then here you can put in your name and email to get on my email list to be notified about crypto, how to get set up with a wallet, and get updates as I send them out. It also has a 4-step crypto to get started. I got like an intro video, so you can watch that as well. And then I do have the opportunities, some of the ones that I'm involved in here, and you can do presentations. And if you so choose to join, you can click the link and get started. Anytime you want to get with me or help you get started or set up some things, just don't hesitate to call me. Text me or call, and that's my information, emusician@protonmail, and that's my number, 972-232-7185. And yeah, that's everything that you need to get started. All right, I'm gonna get in here with my daughter. She's knocking on the door, so she's ready. But yeah, we will get back. I'll get back on here and probably do some shedding later on. But just wanted to do this and share with y'all this opportunity with the Hyper Tech Group. Okay, we'll holla.